everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to me. I just got home from Europe about 2 weeks ago, so I am really excited to be sitting down and filming and having a chat to you guys. I'm going to a 21st tonight and I thought why not sit down and film the makeup look that I'm going to be doing and have a chat. So I have a lot of vlogs coming up still from Europe. I have quite a few left, so I thought why not break them up and get some makeup stuff and some sit down videos thrown in between to break everything up a little bit. In this video as well, I'm using some new things that I picked up while I was away, which I am loving at the moment, so I have a chat to you guys about those things. So if you guys would like to see me get ready for a night out, then please keep on watching and let's get straight into the video. So the first thing we're going to start off with is, I'm sure you guys can guess because we all know how obsessed I am with it, and if you've been watching me for a little while you will know that I use this product relentlessly. We're going to start off with the MAC Strobe Cream. I actually just got a new bottle of this. It was a gift from a friend, so I'm very grateful of that because I almost have run out of my other one. So now I've got a brand new one to play with and it's just my life. I'm just using this brush from Real Techniques, which is the Prep and Prime brush, and I love using it for primer. You're not using your fingers, it's more hygienic and it feels really nice as it goes on my skin, and I mean, who doesn't love that? For foundation today, I actually picked up a brand new one while I was in Dubai, and that is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I got this one in the shade Y335. It took me so bloody long to choose a shade. I was standing there forever. But anyway, I picked this one up and it worked out really well, and I wore it for a lot of my trip. Okay, I can't do this. I have to tie my hair up when I do my foundation. Like, I can't do it. So I picked this foundation up when I was in Dubai, and the day that I bought it was actually the first day that I ever went into a Sephora, and I saw this Sephora and I was like, what do I do with myself? I was so excited, and they're just everywhere in Dubai. So I was walking through this mall and I was like, can we go in this one? Can we go in this one? Can we go in this one? And my boyfriend was like, they're all the same. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Yes, I have just swapped from a beauty blender to a brush because I can't make up my mind as what I prefer at the moment. But anyway, so I picked up this foundation because I heard so many good things about it, and I saw that they had heaps of stock and I was like, why not give it a shot? There was so many different foundations that I was picking up and I was like, which one should I try? But I picked this one up and I have loved it, and I wore it a majority of the way through my trip. It was the best. So next I'm going to be moving on to my concealer, and for that I'm just going to be taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. I love this. I have used this forever. You guys know this. So basically I have got a lot of vlogs coming from my trip. I got a lot of different footage and I have got 2 vlogs up at the moment, so if you haven't checked those one out, please make sure you do and let me know what you think. But basically I've still got another 2 or 3 vlogs to go. I've still got Italy, Spain and the Tomorrowland Festival vlog to go up. And to set those areas that I applied the concealer, I'm just going to take my Face of Australia Translucent Loose Powder. And then to set down the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my Mineralised Skin finish by MAC in the shade Medium Plus. I am almost out of this. And I'm just going to pat this lightly around the outer perimeters of my face where I didn't apply that concealer. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in and fill in my brows. So for this I'm just going to take a spoolie and go through them. And then I'm going to be taking my Brow by Benefit, and this one's in the shade number 4. It is slightly too dark for me, so if you have the same features as me and you would like to try this product out, I would recommend getting shade number 3. It worked a little bit better for me. So as you guys know, I went to Tomorrowland, which is one of the, if not the biggest festivals in the world, and oh my god. If you're someone who loves festivals, you have to try this place out and go and experience it, because honestly, you can't even explain it once you've been there. You just have to say to the person, look, if you love festivals, you have to go because you have to experience it for yourself. The most incredible thing, I had the best time. So it goes for 3 days, but we were there for, well, we left on the 5th day. So we were there from the day before and then for the 3 days of the festival, and left on the following day. I was fully expecting everything to blow my mind, and then I got there and it was like, I feel like now whenever I go to a different festival, if it's not Tomorrowland, I'm going to look down on it, because Tomorrowland was just unbeatable. And now that I've got them down and in place, I just want to create a little bit more fullness in them. So I'm going to set them down with my Benefit Gimme Brow, which has got fibers in it. So it is going to make you look like you have got fuller brows. Okay, cool, so now brows are done. We're going to move on to eyes. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to whip out my Modern Renaissance palette because I have not used this in the longest time and it has always been one of my favorites. So of course the first thing I'm going to do, like always, is prep my eyelids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I can't live without this. So for the first shade on my eyes today, I'm just going to quickly set down that eyeshadow base because otherwise it's going to be too creamy to put my eyeshadow over the top. It's going to make it a little bit hard to blend it all out, so if I set it down, they'll blend out beautifully. I'm going to take the shade Tempera here on the end, just this cream based colour, and set down my lid. I'm just going to be taking my Sigma Tapered Blending E45 brush and I'm going to dip that one into the shade Burnt Orange first, which is this one down the bottom here, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. I'm just going to deepen up that crease a little bit and start with some more colour. So I'm going to go in with the shade Red Ochre. Pack this one onto my outer corner and then I'm going to blend it in about 3/4 of the way. Like the sunshine brings the light, fill me up. And now I'm going to pick up a clean blending brush and I'm just going to take that clean and run that through my crease. So I'm just going back and forth now. I'm applying more of the shade Red Ochre to my outer areas and then I'm blending it out and then I'm applying more if I want. I'm just increasing the intensity as I go. So the next thing I'm going to do is build up my lower lash line. So I'm just going to take the shade Red Ochre and I'm going to mix it with Burnt Orange and apply that one on my lower lash line. What I feel like doing is cutting my crease. I'm going to take my Pro Longwear concealer again, grab a concealer brush. So I'm just starting at the inner corner and I'm going above my natural crease so that when I look forward you can see where I have cut the crease so that you'll be able to see the shadow. And now that I've packed that one in place, I'm just going to pick up a shader brush and I'm going to pick up the shade Vermeer, which is this creamy shimmery shade, and I'm going to pack that on that area of my lid. So then I'm going to pick up the brush that I used to do my lower lash line, this pencil brush, and I'm going to smudge that over the area between the cut crease and the outer area of my eye. Now that I have got both of those even, I'm going to apply an inner corner highlight. This is something else that I picked up in Europe while I was away. I got this one in a Sephora as well. They were just everywhere throughout Europe. I was literally in heaven. So this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I'm going to pop this one into my inner corner. When I was at Tomorrowland, I wore this every single day in my inner corners because I just loved how it looked. Okay, I've zoomed in so that you guys can see this one a little bit more because I feel like you couldn't from that far away. Also, now that I have popped that one on, we're going to do mascara. I'm going to be going in with my all-time favourite, which, might I add, I completely forgot to pack for Europe and I was lost. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't think I'm ever going to stop loving this as much as I do. I'm going to be taking the Ardell Forks Minx lashes. I'm just going to be taking my NYX matte liquid liner in the shade Black and I'm just going to take that straight over the top of my lash line just so that when I look down and things like that you can't see the lash band. For my cheeks today, I'm just going to be taking my Benefit Hoola bronzer and I'm going to contour and bronze with this because it is such a multi-purpose shade. I'm going to be going in with my Sigma Small Contour F05 brush. I'm going to take this on my cheekbones, on my jawline, and I'm also going to take it around the edges of my hairline as well to contour my forehead. And then all I'm going to be doing is picking up a bronzing brush. So I'm just going to pick it up and hit it around the outer perimeters of my face.
Let me feel I'm all yours. I just wanna hold you close.
Now I do want to apply a blush today, but I just want something really subtle, so I'm going to be using the Face of Australia blush in the shade Nutmeg. This one is super subtle and it goes on really nicely. And just applying that to the apples of my cheeks and blending it upwards. Now for highlighter, this is something I have been bloody obsessed with since I bought it. It's something that I also picked up in Europe in a Sephora, and I wish that I had picked up more shades because I am in love with this highlight. So that is the Too Faced Prismatic Love Light Highlighter. So it's the pinky peachy toned one, and I have just been adoring it. So taking that one on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, focusing it on the tip of my nose and on my cupid's bow. I'm going to apply it onto my brow bone as well. For the final step, which is going to be lips, I'm going to go for a nude lip because I pretty much always do when I go out clubbing. That's easy to maintain throughout the night, and if it comes off, it is not super noticeable like other bold shades. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood, and I'm going to wear this with a sheen or a gloss over the top.
Cause with you I'm saving songs. Let me feel I'm all yours.
This is also brand new, something that I picked up as soon as I got home from Europe because there was 40% off cosmetics in Priceline, and thank you so much, I will take it. But I picked up the NYX Butter Gloss, and this one is in the shade Tiramisu. That literally took me so much longer than it should have. I literally feel like I could ice a cupcake with this. It smells that good. Not only do they smell incredible, but they feel so nice on my lips, and it's not too heavy, it's not like a super thick. And those two there are my new favorite combination. So that was the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood, and this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. And last but not least, we're just going to set my face down. So you guys, that has brought me to the end of this little chit chat. Get ready with me. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I did learn that I'm actually not that good at talking whilst doing my makeup. I think that's a bit of a multitasking thing, and I have to like really concentrate when I do my makeup, so I tried. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you did, and hit the like button as well. That really helps me out, and I would love to see you guys back here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week in my next video. Bye.
Take me on.